Welcome to my channel, because subscribing is forever free, so please help subscribe. And don't forget to like, and comments too, thanks.
Yin Yang quotes, to help you find balance on you. Yin Yang are two halves that, together, represent a whole. When something is divided into Yin and Yang, the balance and equilibrium of wholeness is disrupted. That is why it is thought that both halves chase each other in search of a new balance. The principle of Yin and Yang, according to ancient Chinese philosophy, is that they are two contradictory and inseparable opposites. Examples include old and young, as well as female and male. The concept is applicable in all aspects of life, including nature, art, and daily life. Yin means moon and is regarded as a covert or negative symbol, whereas Yang means sun and is regarded as an overt or positive symbol. We have included a Yin Yang couple quote, some love sayings inspired by Yin and Yang, quotes from Yin and Yang poems, Yin Yang balance quotes, Yin Yang relationship quotes, and Yin to my Yang analogies in this article. If you liked this collection of Yin Yang quotes, you might also like these balance quotes and world peace quotes. So, continue reading to learn about the best Yin and Yang love quotes, Yin Yang couple quotes, Yin Yang friendship quotes, Yin to my Yang quotes, and Yin Yang funny quotes. Here are a few inspirational Yin Yang quotes and sayings that will help you accept every facet of your life. The old age, old story of Yin Yang. Every positive side has a negative side too. Which are you? Yin and Yang, the dualities that make us human. As though our lives play out on an immense balance scale, move one way, the scale tips to the left, but move the other, and it swings around to the right. When one teaches, to learn. All that we do is governed by the law of opposites, in which every so-called positive act is exactly and equally balanced by its opposite. How I spend my time is my right, but in the end, it still affects those I don't leave time for. There's a Yin and Yang in life. But people seriously don't ever realize it until it's too late. Now, I know I am not a craftsman, but greatness is in the act of creation and not necessarily in the finished product. Creating is the Yin to the Yang of our consumption, and the doorway to beauty that we all want to walk through. Creating is how I tell the world I love it. It is important to find a balance of Yin and Yang, not just in Qigong, but in everyday life. In movement, seek stillness and rest. In rest, be mindful and attentive. As with lemon juice, the more sorrel you use, the more it has to be balanced with something sweet, starchy, or creamy. It's a yin-yang approach to cooking that I find rather calming. The dreams of existence of that we call time, space, matter, subject, object, yin, yang, everything flows forth from this Tai Chi. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to avoid the force of the attack upon your body, mind, or emotions, and apply your response to the weak point. In other words, yield to the Yang and push on the Yin. Yin and Yang are the left and right hands of the infinite, creator, destroyer, and reproducer of everything that exists. Nothing is completely Yin, nor is it completely Yang. All things in the material universe contain the seed of their opposite force. Therefore, Yin can become Yang, and yang can also become yin, though both yin and yang are needed for the whole to be complete. The motion of yin and yang generates all things in nature. There's eternal opposition between yin and yang. No third party at all, but treason occurs sometimes. The motion of yin/yang is a circular one, more a spiraling one, ever changing between one phase and the other. As yin fulfills itself, inherent within it are the seeds of yang, and vice versa. Given a choice, I want to do a yin and yang tattoo on the middle of my chest and right next to my heart. Good necessitates evil, and the two sides of that disc are not always clearly marked. Freedom without discipline is foolish, discipline without freedom is insanity. Yin is stronger and more abundant than yang, but yang is more obvious and active. There is more water on earth than fire, for example, but fire phenomena such as lightning are more exciting and attract more attention. Yin and yang are wonderful concepts, the balance and harmony of life. Yin and yang, male and female, strong and weak, rigid and tender, heaven and earth, light and darkness, thunder and lightning, cold and warmth, good and evil, the interplay of opposite principles constitutes the universe. When I saw that combination of grace and power, the fast and the soft, the yin and the yang, that's what I'd been looking for. We are not meant to be perfect, we are meant to be whole. Countless words count less than the silent balance between yin and yang. He was the yin to my yang, the sparkly jumpsuit to my Elvis. It is yin and yang. Light is the left hand of darkness. There is no life without death, that is the true meaning of yin and yang. An objective viewpoint was beyond her, she was single-minded to a fault. I've gone pretty high at times, so I think the yin-yang of that is going pretty low. Yin and yang are one vital force, the primordial aura. Yin-yang is more than just a concept of opposites, it is the beginning of all things, an energy, a wholeness.